All right, 69-second summary for the Mega that's done less than nothing since releasing last month, despite the fact that it's actually got decent stats, and I would argue is better than Mega Dragon 90X, which isn't out until early next year. Yes, somehow the world seems to have forgotten that Mega Manectric EX exists. I'm not really sure why. Electric helped breathe a little life into Miraidon, and this helps it. Paired with Electric Generator, you can take 2 prizes early with Iron Hands, 2 prizes in the mid-game with Riotous Blasting, and 2 more prizes late with Zekrom, securing the victory without losing the prize trade. Of course, the spiciest way to play the Pokemon that runs through every trainer and wild Pokemon in Hoenn is with Magneton. So long as they don't have Psyduck in play, blow up the Magnet, accelerate 3 energy onto Manectric, and you're good to go. Now, what's interesting is that Generator isn't 100% necessary here. You still might want it for protection before flashing people, but then the risk factor would be removed and it'd be a lot less fun. Back-to-back stream starts by giving people handies? Who could dislike such a thing? I mean, my options are fine. Like, I can definitely just go directly into, like, Squawkabilly and have Squawkabilly down, or we just go get Miraidon, D's nuts, or I get Tynamo. No, I think this is what we do. I think this is what we do is we go Miraidon, because we can just literally win the game this turn. I think we just go for it, right? Let's just absolutely go for it. Let's not even mess around. I'm not screwing around here. We're just going for it. We're going for the full greed turn 1. You know, at the start of the stream, I'm definitely feeling it, Mr. Krabs. And we only have 1 Manectric anyways. None of my support Pokemon are here, but that's okay. And then we go Arven for a... What's that? A 3rd generator? Damn Skippy. And we get the Air Balloon. And I can't... We only need 3 energy from 3 generators. Okay, yeah, we only need 3 energy from 3 generators. We're gonna get it. This is just guaranteed. Okay. Oh, God. You know, back in the day, you used to play a lot more energy than you do these days. But this is the whole strategy with the deck. I mean, obviously, I went full greed, and I should not have. But this is all you want to do. You want the turn 1 amp you very much, and then your second turn is Riotous Blasting for 2 more prizes. And then you just, then you just take the knockout with Zekrom. So that's all it is. It's very simple. As long as you can get the turn 1 handy for 2 prizes, if you can give people handies as quickly as possible, if you can give someone the fastest handy they've ever had, you will have a lot of fun. Okay, so this is both a good and a bad start. Oh no, this is fine. We can win this. All right. We can win this game. Just how do I win? I guess is the question. I guess we need to get, I guess double Tynamo. Because if I go like Ultra Ball, then we need less things. Yeah, I think maybe double Tynamo makes the most sense here. Because I think I can win this. All right, so we're going up against Typhlosion. I have several Gust cards. They're going to have to put somebody on the bench. Why did we have to top deck another Air Balloon, and why do I have to use it? So my options are... there are no options. My options are very obvious here. We just go and get an Electrike, because they can't knock out a Manectric unless they play Maximum Belt, which is, I mean, probably their A-spec. And we got literally nothing. What a shock. We literally got less than nothing. Can you believe that? How do you get less than nothing? Play Pokemon cards. Okay, so if I mean, how many... They probably are going to be able to get another one. If I give them the Iron Hands... No, I think it's just end turn. I think it's just an end turn, because I can research. They need to have a really good turn. You know, they need to have Rare Candy Typhlosion. I can knock out a Quilava. I can build up another Iron Hands to take more prizes. So I can keep up on the prize trade, because they did not get a Typhlosion this turn. And then I can one-shot a Pidgeot if I don't attach I don't attach the future booster to this guy, we can take 3 prizes on a Pidgeot. But, you know, Lily's Determination is great card draw. But in this deck, when you want to have energy in the discard pile, it's like maybe Lily's isn't that great. Okay, so they're just going to combust all over me. Okay, they're just going to combust. Oh, yeah, combust all over my face. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have to research. Please don't top deck a bosses or a Prime Catcher. That's perfect. Okay, give me a handy. We got a handy. I unfortunately don't have a KO, so I made an oopsie. Trust your pilot for the first time in his life. Made an oopsie. It's okay. He will recover from it. So we go Dynamotor. 1, 2, and I think I think we just prep another Iron Hands. So we go Retreat. Amp you very much. And, you know, actually, I don't think it actually matters that I unfortunately early attached to the future booster. Right? Does it actually matter that I attach the future booster? Because we go 2 prizes with Iron Hands, 2 prizes with Iron Hands, because I'm going to get the Prime Catcher. I do need to put Fezandipiti down. And then we win. And then I just knock out their Pidgeot, assuming they put Pidgeot in play, which they have to. Oh, crap. Okay, so that's not a Pidgeot. But they just attach to their active, and maybe they don't have it. Because how many is 3? 3 is 2. Oh, God, they got it. Okay, so that's 240. Wait, no, it's 200. 220. They're 10 short. But they have Victini, so it doesn't matter. Math. So they got the damn Victini. So that is a knockout. And I need to bosses, I guess, the Victini or something. Or I guess Prime Catcher. A perfect knockout. And flippin-tastic. Okay. But this is definitely winnable. We just have to get the right cards here. That's not the right cards. Okay, so step 1. Oh, God, if Prime Catcher's not in the... Okay, we can actually check. We can check. If Prime Catcher's not in the deck, PDC GL has it out for me. Prime Catcher is in the deck, and we have 7 energy plus 4 generators. There's no way we whiff this, okay? It's literally impossible for me to not get this, okay? We have... Oh, God, we have so many balls in the deck, though. We have far too many balls to play with. Okay, just give me an energy or a generator. Okay, thank you. Oh, my God, if we don't hit one of these freaking Jennies. Okay, good. We got all the things we needed. We can... Yeah, we'll burn the generator because we need to get many more things. And then I have to Prime Catcher the Victini. Take the knockout with the handy. And, I mean, does it really matter who I Dynamotor to? I guess we just put it on the Mega Manectric and break the game. So it is theoretically possible for me to have triple Iron Hands. So obviously this is not a Mega Manectric game, but I think I'm going to forego playing with my rod. Right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with Mega Manectric and assume that they're just not going to be able to take the knockout because I have the Rigid Band, which I didn't think was going to come into play this stream. I was like, oh, Picnic Basket makes more sense than Rigid Band. Because who wants to get rigid when listening to a band? That's really embarrassing, especially when they shine the spotlight on you and they hand you the mic and you're all rigid and you're like, oh, no, go to the next person, please. I don't want to have a riotous blasting on stage. This isn't the riotous blasting I had in mind. Oh, no. And then it's a core memory that you can't get rid of ever. Yeah, so we go Iono, and then we win. It's that simple. Because all I have to do is knock out 2 Typhlosion. They're... Okay, and they got the Pidgeot. Yeah, because this is the situation I wanted to put them in, is where they kind of have to put the Pidgeot into play. Otherwise, I can, you know, Iono them and screw them up. But if they put the Pidgeot into play, then all I have to do is gust up the Pidgeot. So I had 2 avenues of winning, and both revolved around Mega Manectric. Just don't look at the fact that, you know, this was an Iron Hands game, and Manectric actually didn't really matter all that much. Because they have no way to win the game now. Oh, they also prized their 4th Ethan's Adventure, it appears. Because they went to, yeah, they definitely prized their 4th Ethan's Adventure. And then we just win like that. Are you ready to see this goated attack? Didn't even need the eels. Well, actually, we did kind of need the eels. All right, and then we go boom. Easy wins. 400 and what? 660 damage? Easy. See, that's the whole point of the deck, is you're supposed to take 2 prizes early with Iron Hands, and then you take 2 more prizes with Manectric, usually in the middle of the game, and then you end with Zekrom, who can hit harder. Just, I don't know why this isn't more popular than it is, because Mega Manectric is just, it makes the Miraidon deck better. Hey everybody, guess what's missing from this hand? Well, we got it. All right, here we go. We go Squawkabilly. I think I play with my balls. We get rid of the energy. Now the question is, do I put Miraidon down? If I put Miraidon down, that does fill up a bench spot. We're going up against United Wangs. We're losing the, I mean, we have the Miraidon. I don't think I do that. I don't think the Miraidon sees the field, and we don't want to have another Manectric. So Miraidon is not going to be seeing the field, because I'm pretty certain we're going to be okay without Miraidon here. Yeah, we're going to squawk my Billy, then give them a handy. That's always what you do. Okay, yeah, all right, so we're going to retreat into the Electrike, attach to the handy, and then end turn. That lightning energy top deck was pretty good, though. Yeah, what happens after maintenance ends? Maintenance begins. It's like Batman. Yeah, it was kind of funny because they left the maintenance message up last week for about 72 hours, even when the maintenance was done. Because every Tuesday, what they do is they do online maintenance. And during that like 8-hour time period, there's a lot more glitches that happen, like a lot more crazy glitches. Because I think what they learned, because we told them for a year, and then they finally listened, is that the longer they go without maintenance, the worse the matchmaking experience gets in this game. So their solution is, okay, every Tuesday we'll do online maintenance where half the game breaks as you're playing it. Like I was playing a game earlier and I couldn't select my Squawkabilly, which was not great, not great, where I couldn't select the Squawkabilly. And I mean, if they knock out my Electrike, that sucks, but what are they going to do? Well, yeah, United Wings is not in the best position because, you know, it was good back when it had double turbo energy. It was good back when it had access, you know, when grass was a good weakness to hit for because Charizard was everywhere. The grass is still a good weakness to hit for, but Charizard's not everywhere anymore. And can they even play with my Wang? Oh, they can definitely play with my Wang. Okay, they can't play with my Wang. Yeah, if you ever experience issues on Tuesday, like morning Canadian time, that's just PDCGL being PDCGL. All right, so we go energy there because we already have an energy in the discard pile. I'm going to get rid of, yeah, we don't need the Zekrom. I think I'm okay putting the Fez down because we are probably going to need that to win. And then we go Fez down. I just need a Jenny and, oh my god. Well, what I needed we didn't get. So I have to go for Electric. And wait, did I get rid of one? Yeah, I got rid of one. So this is why I go for 3-3. All right, so I'm just going to, yeah, we just have to Electric, take the knockout, and then hope that they just can't do 300 or 230 damage. That's all we're doing. And I mean, considering their board position, I don't think they have a good chance of doing it. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Trust your pilot's an idiot, everybody. Who knew? I will have to do it next turn, though. Like, it wouldn't have been this turn anyways. But trust your pilot's an idiot. Press 1 if you see how I'm an idiot. And press 2 if you don't see it and you're about to go to Trust Your Pilot's class and, you know, you're going to be sitting at my desk. You're going to... No one else is that smart. You know, you're going to be sitting at your desk and you're going to cross your legs and I'm going to be like, you're a 60-year-old man. I don't want to be seeing that. Why aren't you wearing underpants? Did you forget again? Stem, thank you. I appreciate the money. That was, I think we're about to get a concede. Oh, they put Petron down. They're definitely gonna concede. So if you haven't noticed it yet, oh, they're putting way too many 2-prizers into play. Look at the first attack of Mega Manectric. I didn't think it was ever gonna be a thing, Stem. But, you know, Flash Ray, we just win. I think all the Love Dolls are sold out, right? I would have wanted to get the Gardevoir Love Doll, but I just, you know, it sold out so quickly. And also Canada Post is on strike, so I don't think I'm going to get it. It's just, you know, it's just such a disappointing thing. You're not ready for Dartrix Sweep? Well, they're going to have to waste a turn, though. That's the problem, is they have to waste a turn to actually get the Dartrix, which is really bad for them. All right, so what do I want to do? I can't knock out the Pecharunt or the Fez. All right, well, let's see what happens, I guess. We attach to you. We go boom, and then retreat. There's no reason not to just knock out the active. And that's an Arven. I mean, they're probably not going to Iono me. But let's do, yeah, we'll get the Prime Catcher, because I'm going to need to have a switch card, just in case they try to trap somebody. But essentially, they need 2 Gust cards to win this game. And I don't know if they can do that when they also need to kind of fill up their discard pile. And never gonna let me down. I'll allow the swear word, but that's a little far. Don't think this game is over just because of Flash Ray. You know, just because I'm flashing somebody named Ray. Just, you know, this is the unaired episode of Everybody Loves Raymond where I flash Ray. But, oh no, I think I just win, right? I think I buy myself this 1 turn and then I just boss Fez, boss Pecharunt, and we win. The only way that they could potentially win the game is if they Gust literally anybody. Doesn't have to be a 3-prize. Oh, it does have to be a 2-prizer, sorry. And then if they put an experience share on the Pecharunt EX, they could set that up, but they would also still need another Gust card because that's not enough. Yeah, I think if they don't get 2 Gust cards, they just lose. But Canada Post is on strike again. They went on strike last year at Christmas time, so that ruined everything. So like, oh, we'll get it started early this year. Oh, they see it. They see it. Oh, they're smart. They know what they're doing. They're Ionoing me, but they're also... I'm going to Iono you. All right. They're going to go for the Dartrix, but Dartrix still can't take a knockout. Right? Dartrix is going to come up short of a KO on the Manectric. They still just need a Gust card. All right. So we attach to you. And then... I mean, I guess I could have attached to the Fez, but we don't really want to stop. We don't want to stop the music. You know, this isn't Rihanna. Or this is Rihanna. Please don't stop the music. What the hell is this? All right, let's go. Jenny, we'll put a Jenny energy on, sure, just so we have a way to retreat you. I have multiple... I think I have 3 bosses. It's either 2 or 3 bosses in the list. One of the list has 3 bosses and a Prime Catcher. One of them has 2 and a Prime Catcher. They can still potentially win, but they still need a Gust, right? The Dartrix doesn't matter this turn. The Dartrix is for Mega Manectric. They would need every single Wang in the discard pile plus a maximum belt, but they're playing, and Black Belt's training, but they're playing the Blender. And what is it? I think it's 320 is the maximum. So they would, even if they had a Brave Bangle and every Wang, because it's 4, 8, 12, 16. So yeah, 320. Oh yeah, they got the bosses. And they have to go for the Fez. Okay. I, of course, don't have an Iono. I probably should have waited. All right, that Squawkabilly is going to get completely bodied here. But I guess... I really wish I had that Iono. Really would have made sense to not get rid of that. All right, then I guess my game plan is we knock out their Fez. Because they've played one bosses. We just have to knock out their Fezandipiti, and we still didn't get an Iono. All right, well, let's retreat into you. Boss the Fez. And oh yeah, I guess I should prep another attacker. Who of course will be Iron Hands, I guess. I don't know. Sure, let's get an Iron Handy setup. Why not? And then we go Riotous Blasting. This is why some of the lists I saw had Practice Studio. I was wondering what was it? Practice Studio and Vitality Band is because, again, Riotous Blasting without the discard is only 200. And there's bosses and Jenny. Awesome. All right, all comes down to this. If you have a Gust card, you win. If you don't, you lose. And walking play, no, because this is what United Wings is designed to do. It's designed to beat off decks that don't skip ahead. Right? Like this deck skips ahead with Iron Hands, but that's a 4 energy sink, and they can easily knock it out so that we can do the prize trade. And also, I went for Flash Ray because I thought that was funnier. But United Wings, I will play this before it rotates, so probably in... Oh no, that one's... Yeah, these guys are G-blocked. I was like, wait, the Dartrix is staying? So we're going to have Dartrix in Standard because it's H-block. It's an H-block card. But all the Wangs will have softened up by then because the G-block. So we'll just have the Dartrix just sort of sitting there. It's kind of like how we have the Spiritomb that gets rid of the Vs. If they have Counter Catcher, that's GG. Like we have the Spiritomb that gets rid of V abilities, and that's still in Standard. Because, of course, it is, even though Vs are gone. But I'll definitely play United Wings in February, or depending when rotation is, it might be late March. I'll play it then. Yeah, solo Dartrix. Well, hey, think of it this way. You can have, what, 3? Are they just hoping that I don't got it like that? Oh, they're hoping against hope that I just don't have it like that. Okay, there's a Moo. I guess... I mean, there is a way that we lose this, because we have a lot of energy in the discard part. I think we just... Well, let's just go for it. Right? Who cares? Let's just go for it. See what happens. And I think United Thunder is G. We just need 1 energy. There we go. We got it. Let's try and get another one. Actually, I won't waste their time. They're playing United Wings in 2025. I'm sorry. Hey, we got it. Sorry, I have to do it. I have to do it, okay? Maybe you'll get more points. You're welcome. Maybe you'll get more points for it. But I think this deserves to be in the video because Mega Manectric, whenever you're going to see someone use Flash Ray, no one ever uses Flash. Who uses Flash Ray for it to be good, right? Like, it's not good against Raging Bolt because they can just, well, they can just gust your bench. So it's only good against Raging Bolt if you limit your bench, which I guess is definitely doable, right? Unless they have the old Prime Catcher bosses play, and then they really screw you over. But against Raging Bolt, it's useful. Against everyone else, it's like, it's an attack that does 120 for 2 energy, and that's fine. We finally get the turn 1 Carmine, so obviously the next step is that we get the Magneton. Please tell me we don't have all of our Magnet... Well, we have to get that Night Stretcher, but we can win this game again with Flash Ray. I refuse to use Flash Ray because that's what nerds would do. Let's go. We'll get rid of the Magneton and the energy. We go get another Magnemite. Okay. Moon Shadow, thank you for the 10 gifted. I really appreciate that. You're trying to throw me off my game? It's not going to work. They're about to knock out this Electric. I'm going to thank you properly in a second. That was pretty good. They're not going to have a Badoo. If everyone loved my YouTube videos as much as you, I would be rich and I would be able to afford therapy, but instead I keep playing this game. So Toast Crunch, Rodri Sightless, the Alaskan Hero, Quaker Oats, Lodra Yellow Icarus, Bro, I Got No Idea, Frozen Gold Wildcard, and Basil. Welcome to the cockpit, courtesy of Moonshadow Studios. Thank you so much. And thank you for not giving a sub to Jaw. Jaw does not deserve it. Oh, they're going to bring up my Magnemite, aren't they? Because they like Scarlet and Violet. You liked my YouTube videos, so that means you're smart. Jaw likes Scarlet and Violet, so it's a good thing you didn't gift it to them. So thank you very much. I will put that money to good use. I will put it towards my Gardevoir Love Doll fund. And I will have fun. Okay, so they're taking a knockout. I guess we just let them knock out the Magnemite, and then... It's another stupid Flash Ray game. I don't understand how this keeps happening, where it's just Flash Ray every single game with this deck. It's cursed, I tells ya. Cursed! Okay, so we go... Yeah. So yeah, I should have used, or I should have prepped to use Thunder Jolt or something, but let's go Ultra Ball away this and this. Go get the Magneton. Magneton, and then we blow up the Magneton. Why do we blow up the Magneton? Because it's funny, and also it forces them down to less cards. So 1, 1, 2. And then we Flash Ray. We Iono, then we Flash Ray, and I will use Riotous Blasting at some point, but this is crazy that I am facing, yeah, like you said, so many blasts from the past. I'm just getting blasted from the past so much right now. It makes absolutely no sense. How do I play this? I guess I get rid of the Carmine, and then we just have Acerola's Mischief, because that's going to also win us the game if they have an answer. So let's go boom, boom, get the Mega Manectric, and that's literally game. Doesn't matter what they do, that is game. I am fully set up. They can Iono me, and that would screw things up a little bit. But we're going to win this one for Moonshadow, and Moonshadow, this is going in the YouTube video, so you're going to get to be seen by thousands of people, and if you made it this far in the YouTube video, put W Moonshadow for giving Pilot money, because he deserves it, because his Gardevoir Love Doll fund is too drained, just like his Pokeballs after he bought the Lopunny Love Doll. This is like one of the optimal Pokegear arts, by the way. The Unbroken Bonds ones are the best. But they don't have a way to win. Let's say they have the Counter Catcher Bosses combo, or the Prime Catcher Bosses combo, or some sort of, you know, Iron Bundle. They can use the Iron Bundle again to gust someone out of the active. So yes, Iron Bundle is a way for them to win. Oh, Moonshadow, I'm greased up right now. I don't know what that means, but I am. Because then we have Acerola's Mischief, because eventually they're going to get down to a situation where they just have one left. And because, yeah, so they got the Prime Catcher, but they don't have a way to knock out my Mega Manectric. So it's like, what's your plan? And for the YouTube audience, I took out Iron Hands from this. I don't know if I'll include the list that has Iron Hands in it, but I took it out because every single time I played any Lightning deck, Iron Hands always ends up as the MVP. It is so difficult to make a Mega Manectric focused deck because there already exists a freaking amazing Lightning card in Iron Hands EX that it's just like everyone else looks second tier. So Mega Manectric is good. Don't get me wrong. It's a good card. It's just that Iron Hands is better. You know, you're going to take... Do they... Okay, I was like, did they not realize? And what we've learned is that Gravity Mountain makes no sense because Riotous Blasting is knocking out everything meaningful. You're better off going for, you know, another Rigid Band or just something of that nature. And then we just go, oh, I'm going to riotous blast all over you. No, I would not. And I was thinking picnic basket, but as people have talked about, 330 hit points isn't really enough. Like, it's good, obviously, if you're facing Grimmsnarl, but, like, that's the only situation where it makes any sort of sense. All right, I think they just concede now, right? Because what's the monkey do? Like, are they just going to try to confuse me? Are they going to Prism Energy and try to confuse me? But they're left scrambling. Oh, hello. They don't have the Devo for game, though. They don't have the Devo. They almost did. They almost got me. Because luckily it has 70 hit points. They almost got me. All right. So now what do I do? Because I was not expecting that. Yeah, Mega Abs. It could. They have Darkness Energy. Okay. It doesn't. It's not bad, right? It's not bad to put another Electrike into play. Right, because if they go Iron Bundle, they still don't have a KO. I want to be able to, yeah, Lightning Energy. We do that. And I can't hit into anybody. I mean, I guess I can Riotous Blasting somebody, but yeah, this is the one, well, the one down. There's many downsides to Mega Manectric. And one of them is that 200 is a terrible number. You want to hit for 210. So I think, honestly, if you want to have a stadium in this deck, take out Gravity Mountain and go for Practice Studio, because that's 10 extra damage. And that's, you know, enough for Fezandipiti. That's enough for Latias. That's not enough for this butt face. And, you know, Defiance Band could be the better option, because then Defiance Band plus Practice Studio allows you to one-shot Raging Bolt. Of course, haven't faced a single Raging Bolt today. That was the one deck I was like, oh yeah, Flash Ray actually makes sense if you face Raging Bolt. Haven't done that. Display Vitality Band. Well, I mean, Defiance Band, because you're probably going to be behind on prizes a lot because you can manipulate them with Magneton. So yeah, Vitality Band. No, Lena, this is only a Magneton Manectric deck. How dare you try to break away from that? And were there any Scarlet and Violet sets? Well, it's tough to say the sets. Like, you know, you look at Golden Go and Dragapult and Charizard, you know, Pidgeot EX, you know, Shrouded Fable is one of the better sets because even though it only has 64 cards. Yeah, there was lots of sets. It's just this is the first Mega Evolution set. And the best cards to come out of it are Lily's Determination and Lunatone Solrock. Mystery Garden hasn't done as much as we thought. You know, Gardevoir players have kind of learned that, you know, Mystery Garden, not that amazing. But yeah, it's just the first set. You know, the next set's gonna suck too. Phantasmal Flames is kind of meh. It only has 94 cards in it, so it's like, what were you expecting? We're gonna get a special set next year that has the usual reprints with like 10 to 20 new cards. You were right. Oh my god. There's no freaking way. There is no way that they have every answer to what I'm trying to do. This is absolutely insane. Okay, I was thinking this was just going to be a steamroll where I just go Flash Ray 100 times, win the game. Who even cares? No, this got real sketchy real fast. Oh, they didn't have the energy. Oh, and there's Acerola, which doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so we go. Oh, how do I... If I had one extra card in my hand, we would be fine. Because I could... Actually... If I... Oh, how do I do this? I guess I have to get rid of Acerola and Prime Catcher to go for Magnemite. Oh, crap. Oh, we prized our last one. Oh, right, Absol gives up 3... Sorry, Absol gives up 3 prizes. I was thinking that, you know, it wasn't a terrible card. See? even when I don't think. Yeah, you just knock out the Absol. I keep forgetting that, you know, 3 prize basics are back and that Mega Absol is terrible because I kind of blocked Mega Absol out of my mind after what happened in the previous stream. So yeah, that was a lot sketchier than I thought it was going to be, but you saw what Mega Manectric can do at least. The Night Stretcher is an absolutely horrible top deck. We got Ruckman out here getting into a sub fight with Moonshadow. I think I can do nothing. We're not gonna lose the Prime Catcher because I believe. And again, Jaw gets passed up for another gifted sub. So Ruckman welcomes Relax Epic, Zam, Lord Landmaster, Professor JJ, and all damn day. All freaking damn day. But yeah, you look at it. How does Mega Manectric help out your deck? And it's like, I don't think it does. Because Golden Goat can do 350 pretty easily. That's just 7 energy. And no! You're not allowed to do that. You've ruined everything. Oh my. We had a playable hand. Hey everybody, remember that time we had a playable hand? Those were good times, weren't they? This is all because you gifted Ruckman a sub. Do you see what you've done? Do you understand what you have done? You have ruined, you've thrown the world into chaos. All right, well, let's just Thunder Jolt. Oh, Jaw was not supposed to get a sub. That was the whole running joke, is that someone's going to gift 1,000 subs and Jaw's still not going to get one. All right, well, if I was playing an actual Mega Manectric deck, I'm pretty sure we just win. Because, I mean, what are they going to do? I can knock out a Mega Venusaur with Zekrom. I can knock out a Mega Venusaur with Zekrom at the end of the game, and then I can just use Manectric to knock out a Teal Mask Ogerpon. I can use... Okay. Oh, wow. They just got everything. They did have to get rid of their Fez, but I think it was worth it. All right, well... Can I please get a playable card? That's a playable card, everybody. All right, so let's go for the Ivysaur, right? We go for the Ivysaur because I can't knock out the Meganium. So if I just knock out the Ivysaur, watch me not get a Manectric. Well, we didn't get a Manectric. Remember what I said about not getting a Manectric? Well, we didn't get one. All right, well, next turn we can definitely do it. Next turn we definitely got it. I guess I Thunder Jolt because they can't retreat. Yeah, do you see what happened to the world? The world was thrown into an imbalance as soon as you gifted that sub. As soon as you gifted that sub, they Iono'd me, and this is the hand we got. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we win. Now the game is over. Everything is right with the world. The Iono actually becomes useless now that they have a 2-card hand. You know, just when you think you're playing a bad deck, you face Venusaur and you're like, oh wait, never mind. Things aren't as bad as I thought they were. I'm playing Venusaur. Everything's totally fine. All right, so I guess I just attach to this guy. We Earthen Vessel the Poffin just to get the card out of the deck. And we have straight gas left. I know that I overloaded my bench, but again, I was in a situation where, what am I supposed to do? This is definitely staying in the YouTube video as long as my opponent doesn't concede. This conceding has happened far too often. Like, I've won a ton of games today. If you watch the VOD, if you subscribe to my VODs channel, you know, if everyone who was... Oh, God. If everyone who was gifted a sub today by Moonshadow or Ruckman subscribed to my VODs channel, I would start uploading my VODs because we'd basically be at 500 subs. And if you watch the entire VOD, you'd be like, seriously? You had to deal with all this? Like, you had to deal with everyone conceding because you're too good. You know, I was at the low 1400s yesterday. We're in the 1500s now. Do they know how to read? Probably not. And yeah, you're looking at it and it's like, this is Venusaur's problem. And we can't use Acerola's Mischief. And we can't use Acerola's Mischief. All right, well, let's go get rid of these guys. I'm going to go get the Manectric because I want this game to end the way I want it to end. I want to control this game. And then we hit him with the Flash Ray. But yeah, like, I was not expecting coming into this stream to be like, oh yeah, Flash Ray is the attack that I use 90% of the time. And then Riotous Blasting. Okay, good. Thank you. My Acerola's Mischief is safe. They think they're screwing me over. They're helping me. But you can't, like, I don't lose to Venusaur. You know, I've lost to Venusaur maybe like once or twice. But what I will say is, if you play Venusaur 100 times with most of the decks that I've been running, you're going to win 80% of the time. Look at this. Look at this. They went too hard, too fast, too soon on their deck. Okay, so let's blow this guy up. They just went way too hard, too fast. And now they're in a situation where it's like, what am I supposed to do? I can't win. Right? Like, they put 6 energy into play way too soon. They can't draw cards. I'm just going to boss their... I'm just going to boss their Teal Mask Ogerpon. Right? This is all I have to do is just boss their Teal Mask Ogerpon. We'll set this guy up. We'll go get a Magneton. There's nothing they can do to win. Venusaur is just... It just gets stuck. Will you like to do extra damage? No. Right? It's like, if they put a Mega Venusaur down, good. Right? You have to play like Wally's Compassion or something to try to take the knockout. You know, if they go for the knockout on something, it's so bad. Right? And yes, I know I could have, you know, gone for the Meganium or something, and yes, they can attack with the Teal Mask Ogerpon. But this is really bad. And Mr. Leon, just check out the YouTube video. I did a full preview of Phantasmal Flames, and I'll have all my usual Phantasmal Flame stuff very soon. Venusaur is not great at all. And I'm just going to do Riotous Blasting for 200. Like, they're in a situation where they have to attack with multiple Venusaur in order to win, because it only does 240. Okay, that's fine. You know, I wasn't really caring about that. And watch me get Acerola's Mischief. Venus, it is a fraud deck. Right? You can't say, oh, they drew poorly. No, they were drawing great. But the problem is, they attached 6 energy, which shut off their card draw at the end. And then you're just relying so heavily on Force of Vitality. It is a fraud deck. I see it pop up from time to time on Limitless, and it gets like top 8, maybe top 16. But when I'm out here, like, I don't even need to use Research and Prime Catcher. I'm not going to use Prime Catcher or Research. Well, actually, no, I'll use the Research because I want to get the Acerola, and that'll be funny. But... Oh. Okay, we're just everybody chill. Everybody chill. No, I would not like to do extra damage. Everybody be chill. Do not Iono me. I could have retreated. I'm being chill. I asked the same of you in return. I could have retreated. We could have turned this into something that it wasn't meant to be. But I don't understand how Venusaur has not performed as it should. It has all the things it needs. It can't put them together. It's like giving the answers to a math equation to a dog. I don't know where I'm going with that analogy. Like, it has everything. It has someone who moves energy around. It has someone who doubles energy. You can get a Venusaur Meganium turn 2. Like, it feels like you have to get super... Yeah, see, they're retreating. They're so worried. They're just like, here, have my Meganium. They're so concerned that they're just saying, here, have my Meganium. Take out my Meganium. Okay, so that I think that means they have another Venusaur. But if I can top deck an Iono, I will not use the Prime Catcher for game. Come on, come on. Damn it. I mean, if I got a Mega Manectric, I could have done it. Like, I have to win. I'm sorry. I wanted to stunt on them just to show them how bad the deck was. I wanted to use Acerola's Mischief just to have fun. Well, I mean, we'll do it anyways. And yeah. God, just Mega Venus, it just has... How does it not work? I'll be playing Hydrapple on Friday. We'll see if it does better. I have an inkling in my bunkle that it'll work. But Mega Manectric, it's not really a good deck on its own. I wouldn't recommend playing the Magneton build. It's fast, it's kind of fun, but just put a 2-2 or even a 1-1 in your Miraidon deck. It'll help you win more games. The strategy remains the exact same. It's just another heavy hitter. And, you know, Zekrom can knock out a Mega Venusaur. So Mega Manectric, add it to Miraidon. I don't think it can be a deck on its own, but Flash Ray, surprisingly, in Master League, it's really good against Basics because most of the people playing in Master League are Basic.